This is the Power Wall Patch. It's a faster, stronger, and easier way to patch holes in the drywall in just 5 minutes. The pre-textured patch fits flush with the wall, so it requires no drywall mud and no sanding. This is the box that the Power Wall Patch comes in. Remember, your instructions are on the back of the box. Let's see what's inside. Inside the Power Wall Patch toolkit, you have your cutter. This is what is used to cut out the hole in the wall. You also have 2 patches. One of the patches is pre-textured, one of the patches is smooth. On the back of the patches, you'll find your command strips. There's 8 command strips per patch. And last but not least, this is your template that sticks to the wall using the command strips. The first step of the Power Wall Patch kit, you need to wipe down the wall about a foot around the area of the hole to make sure it's dust-free and that it sticks to the wall good. Then you need to take your template. This is the front with the holes. This is the back. You need to wipe down the spots where the command strips go to make sure it's dust-free and to make sure the command strips stick. Remember, the command strips are on the back of your patch. Okay? So simply remove the plastic. And take them out. Okay, when you're putting the command strips on the template, there is a red side and there's a black side. The red side goes on top of the template, the black side goes on the wall. Simply peel off your red side. Make sure when you're putting them on the template, you put them at an angle, and make sure when you're putting them on, make sure you do not cross the inner edge. If you cross the inner edge, it's going to interfere with the cutter. Now that you have all of your command strips on, you need to peel the back side of the command strips off. Now that the backs of the command strips are off, we're ready to put the template on the wall. Place the template on the wall with the hole centered. When the hole is centered, push firmly onto the wall. Make sure it's firm on the wall. Give it a wiggle. Now we're ready to cut out our hole. First, we need to attach the cutter to the drill. Now we're ready to cut out the hole. Before you begin, make sure your hand is firmly on the cutter. Make sure you're holding it very tight. I'm going to place the cutter inside the hole and then guide it to the side and go around. Now let's begin. Notice how I'm just guiding it. I'm letting the drill do all the work. I'm just guiding it on where to go. Now that we have the hole cut out, we need to take a vacuum and vacuum the excess dust. After you're done vacuuming out the excess dust, run the cutter around the hole one more time just to make sure for a clean cut. And then vacuum it out one more time to get all the dust out to make sure the adhesive sticks in there. It is very important, do not take the template off until you fit the patch in there to make sure it's a good fit. If it does fit in there good, then you can take the template off. If it does not fit in there good, run the cutter around one more time. Okay, our patch fits in there nicely, so now we're ready to take the template off. When you're pulling off the command strips, they're made to not damage your wall. So when you're pulling them out, pull them in the direction that they're facing, against the wall. Do not pull out, pull them against the wall in the direction that they're facing. If the patch is a tight fit in there, you might have to use a knife to get it out. Beautiful. Now that we have our hole cut out, we take the patch out and apply the adhesive to the back side. This is the front, this is the back. We're going to apply the adhesive around the perimeter of the back side of the patch. Now that we have the adhesive around the perimeter of our patch, we're ready to put it in the wall. I like to do the bottom part first and then push the rest in. When pushing it in, make sure it's flush with the wall. If you push it in too deep, you can take a knife and pop it out a little bit. If you don't push it far in enough, push it in so it's flush with the wall. For better blending, take some of the adhesive on your finger and fill in the edges. When you're doing this, you can also feel if it is flush with the wall. Now that the hole is patched, you need to let it dry according to the recommended time of your selected adhesive. Now that it's dry, you need to touch up the texture to blend into the existing wall and then paint.